Machine Head live solo. Let me get the idea. Let's see. Okay, so we're doing the Machine Head live guitar solo. I'm just going to react to that. I love live jam sessions. And this is dedicated to Dimebag and Vinnie Paul of Pantera. That's dope. That's dope. Shit. Damn. That's kind of like the guitar solo they played when I seen them live. Oh dang, that's dope. That's dope. He's playing up the whammy bar just like Dimebag Darrell did, and like I said, this is a dedication to Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul. Is that Floods? Floods by Pantera? I think that's what's going on right now is this solo to the song Flood. He's doing a good impression of Dimebag Darrell, but nobody, I repeat, nobody is ever going to be on Dimebag Darrell's level. That dude's on a whole nother level of guitar shredding and guitar playing. uh, uh,
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Vog Chaotica on the lead guitar. And welcome to the 25th anniversary of Burn My Eyes, motherfucker.
How do you gain insights on your competitors and discover their best practices? You can...
Look at all those smiles when I say that, man. I love it. 25 years, Oakland. Holy shit. How the fuck did we do it, huh? How the fuck did we live through that shit? I don't know, man. I don't know, but it feels good to be home. I can tell you that, man. Fuck yes, Oakland! Woo! We partying out there tonight? It's a goddamn Friday night and you're at a Machine Head show. You motherfuckers come to party, Oakland? Yeah? Let me see those beers in the air, motherfuckers. Beers up! Beers up! Oh, that's a lot of beers, man. I like it. I like it. There's a steady stream of green weed drifting across the stage here. I like that. I knew it was going to be Smokeland tonight. Knew that. How's everybody in the balcony doing, man? You doing all right up there? Nice. Let me hear you, balcony. Scream for me! Woo! Fucking balcony came to rage. I like it, man. I like it. I tell you what, man, to stand on this stage 25 years after we started in this goddamn city is some crazy shit, man.
and you know what's funny? Bands like this never get radio airplay. They do it like the reason they get famous and the reason they get a play for 20 years is they tour their ass off. They don't worry about a radio airplay or doing music that is traditionally appealing to everybody. They're doing something that is true to their heart. That's why you got bands like Cannibal Corpse, Slayer, and stuff like that that don't appeal to everybody, but they still appeal to enough people to keep them around for 25 years. That's pretty crazy, because if you think about it, if you think about it in the metal community, it's only like Megadeth, maybe Metallica, maybe the top 4 bands that are actually out there on the radio, Slipknot, stuff like that. But a band like Machine Head, if I took it to work and said, I want to play Machine Head on the radio, people would not even know who the hell it is. But people might enjoy it. They go, who's this? A new group? Oh, no, they've been around for like 30 years. They go, and I never heard of them? That's crazy, because usually an artist that's been around for 30, 40 years, you at least know of them or something about them. But most people don't know anything about them.
Man, I tell you, I was talking with my friend. Actually, I was talking with a guy earlier today. I'm not sure. I lost him where. He was in the circle pit and he went over here. Luchadero, what's up, man? We got Luchadero in the pits. He's gonna wear that wrestling mask for 3.5 straight hours, right? Champion! Champion! I tell you what though, this dude I was talking to you came to the VIP, and he was at the very first Machine Head show, which was at a house party about a mile down the street, over off Woolsey Street by the Ashby BART station, man. And it was our guitar tech, Mike Scum, who some of you may remember. Mike Scum, he lived there, and he was getting evicted out of his house, right? So he was like, fuck my landlord, I'm gonna have a destroy the house party, and I want you guys to play it. And we were like, fuck yeah, that sounds awesome. So we went down there, and we played to about probably 70 people, and we destroyed the house. Police came, we didn't let them in. It was one of the most amazing first concerts in fucking history, man. It was crazy. And you know, it got me thinking, about all the early shows that we started playing, man. We started playing out at a place called Mayday Malone's in Pleasant Hill. And then we started playing over at the Berkeley Square in Berkeley, and we kind of became the house band there. Anybody see us at the Berkeley Square back then? Yeah. Played the Omni only one time. Only one time in Oakland, man, at the Omni. And then we played a bunch of shows at the Trocadero, and then we had our huge break after Burn My Eyes came out, and our favorite band of all time, the mighty, 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 mighty Slayer, took us out with them, man. We played over at the fucking Henry J. Kaiser Center. Anybody there for that tonight? You motherfuckers weren't there. Nah, were you there? All right, you were there, man. All right. I love it, man. I tell you. And you know, somehow, we've managed to stick around for 25 years. I have no idea why. You know, we've never had a hit song. We've never had a hit record.
Didn't I just tell you they never had a hit song, hit record, nothing on the radio, nothing on MTV? I told you that. They're a band that, for some odd reason, people give a shit about. Okay? When I watch their live performances on their YouTube page, like I am right now, the quality is like really uplifting and really just wants to make you want to groove and move. And a lot of bands that I react to on this channel don't have number one songs, don't have hits. It's basically word of mouth. They're basically kind of like the YouTube rappers who only get views because they're on YouTube and people share the video and they get attention. They're not getting attention on radio, MTV, VH1, the radio. Nobody's giving them anything. And that's what Machine Head's talking about right now is they did everything like the independent route. You tour your ass off. Metallica said that in the very beginning of their career. The reason they succeeded is they toured and toured and toured. And I think on the Black Album, they toured for 280 days without taking a day off. That's crazy. It's called being a road dog is a way to get your name out there.
We're a goddamn no-hit wonder, Oakland. But I tell you what, man, we got some die-hard motherfuckers that love our band.
And you can tell he has a lot of passion for what he's doing.
That's all you need, man. You know, that's all you need. You know, you just need a little belief from some people, from a small, passionate group of people, man. And I tell you, you don't last 25 years in the music business because you love the music business. No, you last 25 years because you love music. You know, the 6 dudes that are going to be standing on this stage, music came and it filled this hole inside of every one of us, man. The hole inside of us that nothing else ever did, man. You know, it was that thing that music for me, you know, I wasn't raised in a very religious family. The thing that I turned to in my darkest times was music. When I was deep down in that hole, I reached my hand up and music is what pulled me out, man. There's a soundtrack to every moment of my life, man. And I tell you, life goes by quick. You know, the start of this year has been one of the craziest years, man. So many people have died. It's crazy, you know. Started off with Neil Peart from Rush. You know, then it was Reed from Corrosion of Conformity. Then it was Kobe Bryant. Then it was the Josh from DRI. You know, all these bands that inspired us, all these bands that
You know what's just crazy how he just mentioned that? 3 celebrities died. Why is it when celebrities die, it's always 3? That is true. If you go back in history, look at every history of every celebrity that dies, it's always a group of 3. I don't know why, but it's always been 3. And he's telling it like it is. Music has always been there for me, to uplift me, to bring me happiness when I was sad or depressed or lonely in my life. You probably have another experience for yourself, but I wanted to share this because it's not just a music reaction. It's him speaking the truth. Music is about expression. Music, and he says like you have a you have a story to tell with their music. I still remember listening to a lot of groups going up and down the Northern California coast with my buddy when we were in college, just bumping music, going over the mountains, driving, listening to music. And I could still, when I turn on Bullet from Our Valentines, certain songs remind me of us riding in his 1996 Acura Integra Type R with the windows down, sunroof open, cranking the music during the summer, just blasting it, driving down Interstate I-5. Interstate 5, going from Sacramento to the Bay Area, like in that area. I could still remember those days of bumping music and listening to music. I can still remember putting on some music and listening to Korn's Another Break in the Wall, going from Old Town, Florida to Cedar Keys with my buddy Hippie Trippy that you guys know here on YouTube. So music has always been there for me. It's something that's always touched me, always been there, and will always continue to be there. The people who are like, I'm not really into music, whatever's on the radio, it's on the radio. Oh, I love music. That's why I go to concerts. That's why I listen to music all the time, every day.
We toured with Corrosion of Conformity back in 1997, played the goddamn Maritime Hall here in San Francisco. And just like that, he was taken away. He was taken away, because life is short, man. And I tell you, I think when somebody you know that maybe you toured with, when they pass away, it makes you realize how short your life is. And how you gotta hold on to the moment, man. You gotta live every fucking moment like it's your goddamn last moment on earth, man. You gotta come out and not give a fuck about what. Don't matter if anybody thinks you're fucking weird. It doesn't matter if anybody's looking at you while you're fucking headbanging or whatever the fuck you're doing. We came here to get out our sadness and our anger and our rage and our pain and scream and feel alive, Oakland. Feel alive.
Yep, he's telling it like it is. Like I told you that story before when I was on the school bus going to the football game in like 2001, listening to like, I don't remember, like maybe it was Disturbed or something or System of a Down. I was just headbanging the whole way there. It was like a 3-hour trip, and I was just sitting there going, and people were like, you're going to hurt yourself. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm listening to my music. That's how I get down, baby. And I didn't care. And like he says, people think you're weird. But I'm not weird. I was just jamming out to the music, and that's how I jam. And you guys see me on my reaction videos every day, thrashing out, just headbanging, and that's just how I react. I'm not one of those channels that just sit there and go, "Wow, that was crazy." No, I get into the music because I don't care about a lot of times I don't care about the visuals. I care about the music. It's the music, not the visuals sometimes.
Because I need to feel alive. Tell you what, if you want to feel alive with me, I want you to feel free to sing the words of this next song as loud as you can, man. Be louder than me if you want to. I don't give a fuck. You're at a Machine Head show, Oakland. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Ladies and gentlemen, from our album, Months of the Locust, this song is called Darkness Within.
Oh. Whew. With that being said, guys, that was a pretty deep speech that he was speaking there, talking the truth. Speaking the truth, talking the truth, speaking the truth, whatever. It's just what it is. Like I said, music is always been that way for a lot of people. I don't care if it's rap music, pop music, country music, whatever music you listen to, it probably got you through some times. You could probably remember a time drinking some beers, hanging out with your friends, enjoying listening to Led Zeppelin or Aerosmith or Brooks and Dunn's or whatever music you listen to, Tupac, for all I care. People remember the times they're just sitting on their couch, smoking that doobie, listening to their favorite track. Everybody has those moments and remembers those moments. So, with that being said, guys, this was just supposed to be a Dimebag Darrell tribute, and it turned out to be a long speech. So, with that being said, guys, I know I didn't talk as much as I normally do, which is shocking, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, Machine Head doing a tribute to Dimebag Darrell. Whew, that was pretty intense. I'll see you guys in the next one.